G'day good people, we are 5 weeks into the Gofundme campaign and we have gone over the 1/3 mark and raised more than 30,000 Australian dollars, which is about 20,000 US dollars. Actually, we are another few thousand Australian dollars over this value due to people donating on my PayPal account. As a reward for your donation, you will get your name drawn onto the boat and announced over YouTube. But if you really want to get noticed, then you can even get your name permanently welded to the boat too. That's right, it will be seen forevermore on my channel. Last week I mentioned Dane Wallace gave multiple times. Well, Curtis Hafferman has also done this, and we have a few more people also doing the same. Gary Undy gave again, and yes Gary, I'm going to put the extra R in, sorry I left that one out. Bob Glenn's also contributed again with a large contribution. Good on you Bob. He has been looking after this channel for the last 7 years, and without him, Sailing into Freedom would have been toast back in 2017. So who do we have new added this week? To be permanently welded to the boat, we have only Jimothy McGillicuddy. But as stated before, Bob Glenn's and Curtis Hafferman are already on the list. Good on you guys, you will be going on the Golem of Heroes. That's right, the Golem of Heroes. To be drawn up on the boat, we have newcomers Ryan Nilsson, James Clayton, George Costigan, Mark Pollard, Eric Schmidt, Captain Asparagus again, and Stephen Mason, Gia Hogg, Mike Knoll, Matthew Shoup, Ian Firth Clark and Melinda Herod. Thank you all for donating and supporting the Elcano World Challenge. If you want to be on the list or welded permanently onto the boat, the links to the GoFundMe campaign is in the description. Sailing into Freedom fans, you might have heard the name getting spoken about. We're talking about Bart. He's our project manager, technical advisor, IT structural guru, IT guru extraordinaire. What actually happened is I was drowning under a monumental amount of information, and Pete Lavender and there was another couple of people that tried to help. Eric Hall tried to help, but I'm a difficult person in I think I can do everything and I push people away. But Bart, he said, I don't quite know what happened, but he came in and then he just put his fingers out everywhere and he made everything good. So I'm absolutely indebted to him. He's putting in probably 40 hours a week just looking after basically all this information overload, taking it from my shoulders and also taking an advisory role in some of the high-tech stuff that I don't have anything to know about, or I don't know anything about. So, Bart, first question is, how did you know I was drowning? Or why did you want to help me in the first place?
Maybe let's take a little step back. So I've been following you for about 4 to 5 years now, I think. From a little bit before Corona, just after your Australian mishaps. I basically want to go sailing in the future. I have the same dream as you and probably as a lot of the viewers have, of maybe also doing this themselves. So I started investigating a lot of YouTube content and got stuck on your channel. So I've been a follower since 4 or 5 years. And basically because I saw you were a nice guy. You tend to do good things for other people. You gave away your boat. You helped the Agunas, I think the name is, in Panama. And I said, well, I think this guy, what I see from him is doesn't have all the technical stuff that I can help him with. So let's just offer to help.
Well, it was very timely because literally, I was in trouble. And I think actually just about now, the stress is much less. I mean, I think we've gone over a hump over the last few weeks. Do you think?
Yeah, it's... the next hump is coming, of course.
Oh yeah, there is another hump. There is another hump coming. But we know about that one. The first hump was a pretty long and arduous one. So here's another question for, what's it like working with me that's sometimes technologically challenged?
First of all, on general, it's really great.
Well, you're only human.
No. You're we click somehow. So, which I also expected, because I know you much longer through YouTube than you know me, of course. But yeah, on the real computer savvy side, it could improve a little bit.
Yeah, when he says a little bit, I ask a lot of silly questions, but basically, I thought we'd introduce Bart just to let you know who he is. He's put his fingers into everything, which is something that I probably wouldn't normally allow, because I don't usually get help from anyone.
It's basically my profession as well. So I'm a freelance IT consultant already for 25 years, and I mentor and advise large multinationals on what they need to do with their cloud and their infrastructure, etc. So that's my daytime job. And I just saw it that this was a real large technology program, and that you needed some program management, some project management, and also some technical advice, especially on the IT front. So we brought in Peplink as a large IT provider for all your connectivity stuff. And it kind of spiraled on from there.
And he just knew what to do. He created all these WhatsApp groups.
Yeah, we made some work groups. We have a lot of people in there from the Kickstarter group and the supporters group that are also supporting. So I'm certainly not doing anything alone. And they're all specialists in their area, rigging, electronics, IT. So we're almost through all the planning and all the design. And now will be the build of all the stuff inside the boat.
Yeah, that's the next hump. It's a big thank you from me, and yes, I hope this continues, and hopefully you'll come on the boat for a challenge leg and a holiday, and in one of the nice spots, and then perhaps we get you on a boat in 2 or 3 years. Top stuff. Yes, top stuff indeed, Bart. And now for something completely different. Some welding, some cutting, and some grinding. You're welcome, people. You're welcome. We've got very few shell plate to go. Maybe 4 or 5 pieces, mainly smaller ones. The build in these videos is about 5 weeks behind. I have been chucking the guys off my boat to slow it down because we're waiting for gear to come in. And we need to, for example, measure the electric motor mounts, the positions, and a thing called, well, I won't mention it just yet, but we need something special in our circumstance, and we'll go into the details. But so I need a bit of videos up my sleeve whilst I'm trying to work out what to do. I've got some videos to actually show you, and then I'll show you all the trials and tribulations we have with fitting all the gear, so which I know a lot of people are looking forward to. You might have noticed over the last couple of months that there are a lot of YouTube shorts, and some people are saying it's getting a bit repetitive. Yes, look, if you're one of the core group and you've already seen the build and you've seen all the welding and the cutting, yes, it might be getting repetitive, but it's actually these shorts, and I've also got TikTok and, I know, heaven help me, and Instagram shorts. And it's basically trying to give people that don't watch the channel 10 seconds, 12 seconds, 15 seconds of something different that they've never seen before, so they get attracted to the channel. So for the core people, sorry about that if you can just like it and scroll past, but it's mainly to bring it in. Just to give you an example, just last month alone we got 60,000 unique viewers. So these are people that would never have come to the channel. So if you can, like it, subscribe it, get rid of it, and let's hope we get more people watching the channel. Yes, are we in trouble? This is sailing into freedom. We're always in trouble. I should have known. I thought he was actually tacking it there and there was a bit of slack, and I thought, oh, this is going to be interesting. But they're doing the usual, setting up the little brackets just to support it, and then they'll chase the slackness all the way through to the end. All right. Wow. Even putting in the floor. This is this honeycomb aluminium flooring. These aren't actually my dogs. I've just been assigned to the task of looking after them because they just get locked in their room, and the people that own them know that I'm at home a lot doing, editing. And so, and they know I've got no one to love. So, no, depressing. But so I look after them when I can. Aren't they adorable? I go out and get them the very best pork, and basically they eat the lion's share of it. They just keep on eating. It's unbelievable, but it's lovely to spoil them. Anyway, I'll introduce these beautiful dogs maybe next episode, the episode after. But I've got to get into editing. It's Saturday, and this should have already been out. Well, Saturday is your Friday, so this should have already been out this morning at 6 a.m. But it's too much on. Anyway, it's all good. I've got someone to love.